Hello everyone, my name is Sumi, and welcome to Limmy's Lair. So this is week 4 of the entire BCT thing. So many upsets happened this week. It's so exhausting being a fan of all the leagues. So let's get into it. Okay. First of all, hello Sentinels fans. Uh, I'm gonna say, okay, let's just start. With the, what, okay, let's start ranking teams first off. Let's go with MIBR. MIBR looks bad. Pretty bad. MIBR played NRG this week. NRG and Sentinels this week. They got crushed by Sentinels, they got crushed by NRG. Their roster just doesn't have much firepower. Frod's a great coach though. But it's just not like, it's not enough, you know? It's not, it's not enough, firepower to, in the Americas region. They may be like a top 3 team in like, China. Maybe. Next up, Furia. Also looking pretty bad. They have NZ, they have Nazor, they have Muzera, they have Havoc. Like, they have a bunch of firepower for some reason. But they just aren't like on the same page, and they haven't been playing up to what should be what they should be playing at. Like, Zafira look bad. Loud. Loud. They got 2-0'd by Crew. Crushed by Energy. Pretty crushed by Cloud9. I mean, Loud look bad. I'm gonna be fully honest. Like, they have so much firepower, but they look bad. I thought they were gonna beat Crew at least, but no. It's not looking good for Loud. EG. EG. I have to talk about the game, since Sentinel fans may still be here. EG beat Sen. EG beat Sen. And here's what I'm gonna say about that, okay? I think you can't call it all luck. It was a close game. EG came out on top. Judgmo popped off on Lotus, specifically. But if I'm being fully honest, I genuinely think Sentinels got unlucky. And that is, I know everyone's gonna say fucking copium. Whatever, I don't care. I think Sentinels got unlucky because they came across EG in their double week. They should have won this. I'm not saying they shouldn't have won this. They definitely should have won this, and I don't know how they didn't. But if you come up across anyone in the Mega Week, it shouldn't be EG, since Potter's so prevalent for counter-stratting. You know, I would say it's just kind of unlucky. But EG, I'm gonna be honest, they still looked pretty bad. I'm gonna put them both Loud, but they still looked pretty bad. Like, if Nature didn't pop off on these 2 maps, then they would have been pretty screwed. Nature and, I would say, Superman. Like, both of them, this comeback was crazy. But both of them popped off extremely hard on those maps, and if they didn't, I don't think they would have beaten them, and it wouldn't have been close. Let's do Sen right now. I'm put them in Hopium tier, I'm be honest. Their qualification chances, let me give a quick rundown, because, you know, we're getting close to May 5th, which is D-Day, you know? It's scary for everyone, all that. Okay. Crew are qualifying. Energy are qualifying. Cloud9 are qualifying. Those 3 are qualifying 100%. Leviathan are qualifying. 100 Thieves are qualifying. Here's what needs to happen for Sentinels to qualify, okay? EG have to lose to Energy. I think that is pretty realistic. I think EG lose to Energy. leaving them 1-4. Not enough to qualify. Sentinels has to win both games, which are against Loud and Furia, which is extremely doable. G2 has to lose. G2 has to drop maps to either MIBR or Loud. Round differential is so close for this is the race. It's either Sentinels or G2 are qualifying, because I don't think Loud beats both of these teams. Furia does not beat Cloud9 or SEN. MIBR does not beat these teams either. I genuinely don't think. Energy could throw. That would suck. I don't think they'd throw, would they? That'd be so fucked up. I think Sentinels qualify. It's Hopium. That's Hopium. But they have the most realistic path for qualifying for teams that haven't qualified yet. Anyway, 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves beat Cloud9 this week. And it looked pretty strong. They played well enough. Everyone like did their role. Asuna actually woke up for once. Cryo did his thing. They just looked like a team. Lucio's still not gone positive, but you know what? Who cares? 100 Thieves look pretty good. They look like a qualifying team. I cannot read that. Next is Leviathan. Lev look great. What can I say? They beat G2 in 3 maps, which I didn't understand. Gonna be honest, I fell asleep during that match. But they still look pretty good, I think. From what I've seen from them, at least. They look strong enough to maybe even win everything. I don't know. They did lose to Cloud9, but also they looked really off that day. I don't know. They look pretty kind of inconsistent, but they are still winning enough, you know. G2. Losing to Lev, 100 Thieves, beating Fury AEG. Lev, okay, I think G2's the epitome of mid right now. I think they literally like curb stomp all of like the bad teams, and then lose to all of these like the upper echelon of teams, which is bad for SEN because, as you can see, Louder down here, so they have to beat G2. Basically, if Loud beat G2, then yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine, and we're chilling. But I don't know. Sentinel's already ranked. Cloud9 looked pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. They did lose to 100 Thieves. They're really depending on Oxy right now, though. Like, Oxy still played well, but he didn't play well enough to make them win this. And some of his teams aren't contributing. Like, look at this. Some of his teams aren't contributing enough to, like, do anything, basically. So they are still really depending on Oxy, which is never good for a team that's, like, trying to look for a win, you know? Like, trying to look for a title. So I wouldn't say they're winning contenders. They're qualifying, though. Easy. Energy look weird. I don't know. Like, they've been crushing the easy matches, but then they got blown out. They got destroyed by Lev. I'm gonna put Energy in also Hopium, because they are qualifying, but they lost to the bad team. I mean, they won against the bad teams, you know? I'm genuinely just gonna have to wait on this 100 Thieves game, because all of these teams are bad. And yes, Sentinels lost to EG, but I already gave my reasoning. So, until Energy 100 Thieves happens, I'm going to just put them in Hopium. Then Crew. Crew look pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're winning contenders, because their firepower is a bit weak, kind of. They have Kesnet. Kesnet and Heat have really popped off. But I just think that we need to see a bit more. Like, they've been playing well, I'm not gonna disagree, but they also played against all the bad teams again. Like, they beat Loud, which was surprising, as I expected Loud to be good. But until they play these teams, I can't really speak on Crew. And I think that's the entire region. Yeah. Let me do my pick'ems for next week real quick. G2 beats MIBR. G2 just looks better. They're the bad team stomper, you know. Sentinels beat Loud. Yeah, Sentinels look, even though losing to EG, I gave my reasoning again. And Loud just looks really bad right now. Cloud9 beat Furia. Furia looks like the worst team in the league. That's why I named this Furia tier. And Cloud9 look alright. I don't think they even need Oxy to pop off too hard. Energy beats EG. Since it's a single week, EG can counter strat, but Energy can like focus on them, you know? You know? And then Crew versus 100 Thieves. I personally think 100 Thieves win, even though 100 Thieves have been looking more inconsistent. I mean, they only lost to Sentinels in week 1, I guess. I still think that 100 Thieves pulls this one out, but I think it'll be close. I don't think it'll be... I think all these picks are still right from week 1, which is interesting. Anyways, next, let's go to EMEA. EMEA has already started because, sorry, I had to wait for the Super Week to end. So EMEA has already started with 2 matches, and I predicted one correctly, one obviously wrong, because who expects Vitality to lose to Gentle Mates? Okay, here's what I've noticed with upsets, right? What I've noticed with upsets is that they usually happen when that team plays twice. Like, I mean, this technically isn't an upset, but this was like a close game, right? And I'm pretty sure they got crushed by Foot. But they, you know, I don't know. I think that, like, you're just, when it's your double week, it sucks. Because, like, Vitality obviously planned against Giant X. And they got crushed by Gentlemates. So, sadly my pick'ems are locked, but, you know what? It's whatever. My pick'ems were looking, my pick'ems look fine. I think Foot beat Fnatic. They don't look great. Well, let's go to okay, let's start with Koi. Koi look bad. Again, they look best out of these, but not by much. Koi lost to Fnatic, they lost to BBL, they lost to Team Liquid. Koi looked shitty, I'm gonna be honest. They haven't been able to pull out a win. They're playing Karmine Core and Vitality. Like, Shados looks good, but that's it. It's... well, Grabinho popped off this game, but I'm gonna be honest, like, yeah. After blowing this lead on Bind, I mean, it's not even like... it's just cooked. They just don't look good. All their coordination is off. They just look like a bad team. Gonna be honest. Next, Giant X. Giant X lost to Karmine Core, which is like, oh no, we lost to the best team who won kickoff. That sucks. Then they lost to Fnatic. And it's like, uh-oh, we lost to the best team last year. That sucks. And then they lost to Team Liquid. And then you're like, oh. So... they have to fight Vitality? Giants just don't... Giants look bad. Awful. They look bad. Like, it's supposed... I don't understand. Giants are supposed to look great. But they just don't. They look bad. Like, everyone was hype on Giants. But, like, Redger throws, Purpo fits, kinda. They don't have enough firepower to, like, actually do anything, you know? Gentlemates. Gentlemates a weird-ass team. They beat BBL. Which is like, wow, you beat BBL. But BBL beat fucking Team Heretics. So I don't know. Gentlemates look like a weird team, because they just 2-0'd Vitality in a strong game. I think, though, that's more due to, them not planning for Gentlemates and instead of planning for Giant X more. And B, having all of this data right there. Still, not a good look. I mean, good look for Gentlemates. Gentlemates look... I'm gonna put them above EG. Like, that game I saw today, they had some firepower, I'm gonna be honest. The fact that they were aim diffing Vitality, who I had in the winning contenders tier. Like, that's kind of crazy, I'm gonna be honest. Next team, Heretics. Heretics, oh my god, okay. Heretics looked bad last week, I'm gonna be honest. BBL, they got diffed by BBL. Another fucking another Raze comes out of nowhere and just destroys. There's so many Raze players now that just do it all. Because you have Kushner X, you have May, you have, what's his name? You have Oxy. Like, these are all random ass guys who just come out and drop 50 a game. It's crazy. Look at this. Ugh. That was crazy. Yeah, but then they come back with Woot. Oh my god, dude. Woot looks so good. It's very sad to see Patty Tech go. But, dude. Woot looks so good. Like, he did not miss a single shot. Like, Heretics genuinely look like qualifying. Low qualifying minimum. I think they may even beat Carmine Core next week. It was crazy. But Foot lost to Vitality in a close-ish game. I don't know. Like, Cena did some work, but they just lost, like, in the macro, which was really odd. Like, Foot should have won that game, and they didn't. Which means I'm gonna put them, like, they're still good, but, like, they're above 100 Thieves. Crew is so weird to me. So, I don't know. Next, now we have Navi. Navi look fucking incredible right now. They beat Carmine Core, close game. Well, they didn't play it. Did they even play it all this week? What's going on? Navi play BBL. That actually may be closer than we think. They just haven't played in a while, I guess. But they did beat Carmine Core. I guess we didn't cover that. They beat Carmine Core, close-ish game. I mean, Navi just looked great, I'm gonna be honest. Everyone's coming together, doing their role. Gonna be honest, the person I think looks weakest is probably Artis, even though he popped off in this game. He gels with the team enough because, you know. Well, Angel. I forgot about him. Angel and then Artis. I don't know. When Angel pops off, he's unbeatable, but Artis is like... His roles are just weird, you know? Because he looks like he wants to play Jet, but he just instead is on Initiator, and it's weird. But they still look incredible. They haven't lost a game yet. They look great. Let's cover this side. Vitality. What happened, man? Vitality play against Gentle Mates. They get creamed. They don't look bad enough. I'm gonna put them at the bottom of Hopium. Because, like, they also are in a Sentinel situation where they are in a decently strong group, and it's going to be kind of difficult to qualify. Because they have to win both their games and then pray a little. But I think in the end, honestly, BBL may lose to all of these teams. Giant X is the... If Giant X beat BBL, then that's crazy. That's all I can say. But yeah, they just didn't look good. They got aim diffed, they got diffed in general. Which is weird when you have 12 people on a single team. Team Liquid, they lost to Heretics with Woot. I thought this game was gonna be a lot closer, I'm gonna be honest. They didn't look great. They didn't look great. They looked like the worst team. Keiko. I liked Keiko's gameplay, I liked Nat's gameplay. They both did what they needed to do. But everyone else, like, really played down to what they thought Heretics were gonna play like. But Heretics just came out fighting, and yeah, that was rough. BBL, they played Heretics, they beat Heretics. It wasn't really a fluke, they just aim diffed them all around, but I still don't think they're great. Put them top of bad right now. It's like they looked good in that game, but also DFM looked good. And then we, you know. I don't know. Kinda crazy. Houston Rex really popped off. If he does that like Oxy and does it every time, then I'll be impressed. But currently, not really. Carmine Core and Fnatic. Okay. Carmine Core lost to what the two best teams were. They're still really good teams. But like Carmine Core look kind of inconsistent. Not gonna lie. Like they're working together enough, but like they really need every person on their team to do well for these wins. And when one person like starts slipping up, all of them like slip, you know? So it's just kind of rough. But they got their worst games out of the way. They have Heretics though. EMEA is weird. It's not good, but it's crazy. And you have Fnatic. Fnatic is currently 3-1. They got crushed by Heretics, and they played all these easy teams. So I'm gonna put them in mid still. I don't know where to put Fnatic if I'm being honest. This team's very weird. When Durka plays well, he looks like the GOAT. When he doesn't play well, he looks like something that's not good. But he played well for the last two games, so maybe they win. Maybe they beat Foot. I don't know. Like they can. It's just interesting. I don't know what will happen. But they're currently 3-1 after crushing the easy matches. Like they literally fought the bottom four already. So I wouldn't say them being first place is too. I don't think they're the best in group. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if Fnatic makes it out. I mean, they will. They'll make it out. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. Let's do my pick'ems. I can't do my pick'ems. Here are my pick'ems. Foot beat Fnatic, Navi beats BBL, Carmine Core beats Koi, Vitality beats Giant X. Vitality better beat Giant X or they're really fucked. I mean, that's what they planned for, right? Predicting Koi to beat Vitality. I'll change that next week. These did not age well. Oh my god. Some of them aged well. Let's go to Pacific. Pacific was a shit show last time. What do I even do, man? Oh my god. Okay. Who's the worst team in Pacific? Because all of them have wins now. It's not Bleed anymore because they beat DFM. So it can't be Bleed. It may be T1, honestly. T1 look not good. Is there any way T1 cannot make it out of groups, can they? They have to beat Zeta. And then they have to beat Zeta. Yeah, no, they're not gonna make it out. So, T1 is getting grouped. That's crazy. What about Global? They beat RRQ. What is up with RRQ? I guess they were beaten up on bad teams, honestly. I think the worst team in Pacific right now has to go to T1. They look bad, man. It sucks, because I like T1 too. But they look bad. Like, this team's good on paper, but the paper's fucking burnt to a crisp. I don't know what they're doing. Like, their planning looks wrong, and they just try and aim diff every team. You just can't. Especially in Pacific, where I think Pacific relies the most on aim. I'm gonna be honest. I think Pacific relies the most on aim, Americas relies the most on coaching and strategy, and EMEA is just like scheduling, I guess. I don't know. EMEA is weird because like a bunch of the teams are way too close to each other. Well, we got Global. Global sucks. We got DFM. DFM sucks. We got Bleed. Bleed sucks. All these teams are in a slurry. I think Global's the best out of them, but Global beat RRQ, which is crazy. I don't know how the fuck they beat RRQ. Polvy popped off. Blaze King popped off. Blaze King looks really good, actually, for some reason. But, like, RRQ doesn't show up in this match. I'm guessing they didn't plan it, did they? 1 second. I don't want Global's matches. I want Pacific matches. I'm guessing RQ. Yeah, this is RQ. RQ had 1 game this week? Okay, maybe RQ are a lot worse than I thought. Because people were hyping them, and I was eating that hype up, but I guess not. Okay. Let's put RQ. Let's put them in bad. Over BBL. RQ looked pretty bad. I mean, losing to Global Esports convincingly is rough. You can't really do much about that, you know? What about Talon? You 2-0 fucking T1, but you... I'm gonna put Talon exactly where I put Genji. I'm gonna put him under that because I like America's region more. I'm gonna put Talon exactly where I put Genji though. Because they, so far, have curb-stomped bad teams and lost to good teams. Because, sadly, I guess I have to say that T1's a bad team now, so... That's where I'm gonna put Talon for now. We'll see. We'll see if this ages well. So where do I put Team Secret? Because Team Secret are 3-2 right now. And they only lost... They lost to RQ, but they also lost to DRX, and DRX look crazy. Like, DRX, I'm putting them up there, too. DRX look really good. They're... I don't know what happened. But, like, they beat Gen G, dude. And what is up with Bane? Like, I guess these guys are, like, getting old or something, but God. Like, Bane just somehow comes out of the shadows and kicks ass. To be fair, they also had this game for information, but they were playing Flashback at the time. But like, God, Bane is a demon right now. I don't know what's up with that guy. Paper X also looks weird. Because they played 2 games this week. They killed Global. And lost to Team Secret. To be fair, their Sunset looked really bad. Like, really bad. I don't know what they were doing there. But here's what I'll say, right? What I'll say is that, I still think Paper X should be in the winning contenders tier. Like, they did lose a game recently. But the thing with that is, it was to Team Secret, and Paper X look like... They still look good. But it's kind of rough that, like... It's kind of rough. But I think the best thing for teams is to take a loss. Because, like, DRX right now, right? Like, they look really good, but I don't think they're gonna win. They have a chance, but I don't think they're gonna win, like, Shanghai. I don't think so. Team Secret. Let's see. Beat DFM in a close game for some reason. Not really. Okay. Okay. So they just lost Breeze, which was their map pick. What is wrong with Team Secret, dude? Like, how do you lose to RQ and then beat Paper X? I don't know, man. Team Secret's weird. I'm gonna put them above Talon. I'm put them right next to Talon. Team Secret's also really weird. They win games they shouldn't. They lose games they should. I don't know what's up with this team. Then we have Zeta and Gen G. Gen G, what a team. They look pretty good right now. They lost to DRX and PaperX. But, like, all the games that they should be winning, they're winning. Even though they took it close with Zeta, for some reason. Speaking of Zeta, Zeta Division. Zeta's weird. Very weird. Because they keep it close with Bleed. They keep it close with Global. Yeah, crazy. Then they lose to Team Secret. They keep it close to Gen G, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say they look bad. They don't look good either. It's gonna be a struggle to qualify, but I think Zeta, there's a chance. Because they have easy game, right? They have to be T1 to qualify. And there's a chance they do it. Let's check the pick'ems, huh? Okay. This is the final week? Okay. PaperX beat Bleed. Ooh, this game's close. That's interesting. If Global carries the momentum they did from, like, last time, they could win this game. And I'm being fully honest. They could definitely win this game. But I think DFM, I think May pops off. I think they win that one. T1 versus Zeta, also a close game. I think Zeta wins, though. I think Zeta's been showing more consistency than T1. And I think Zeta will want it more because, you know, their hopes are on the line. Team Secret versus Talon. Team Secret should win this, but it's also a really close game. I think they're both going to want it. I think this is going to be a very close game, but I think Team Secret are going to take it out in the end. I think they have slightly more power. Actually, Talon has, like... Damn. You know, I may give it to Talon. I'm gonna be honest. Haven't been giving them much credit, but they've been winning. They've been winning the games they need to, so I'll give it to Talon, actually. That's what I'm feeling. DRX beat Bleed. And Gen G should beat RQ. That's the pick'ems. That's crazy. Well, last week for Pacific will be interesting, and this is going to be the most important week, that's what I'll say. But that's going to be it for this one. Here's the finished tier list, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.